Hello.
Hello.
All right, it's picking us up. Make sure there's no buzzing. Hold on. All right, we're good.
Okay.
All right, welcome to episode 11 of the Nerd.get podcast.
Hello.
And we'd like to start off with an apology
Yes.
for last week's late release of the episode. We lost power here. At least I did, personally. Lost power for 6 days. And then, Vic, you lost power for how many days?
I think it was 5 days.
Yeah.
But we lost it at different times.
Yeah, so I lost it on November the 3rd? No.
No, that was
this week.
That was this.
Yeah, dummy. It was before Halloween.
Yes.
I'll let me pull up my handy dandy calendar here.
I want
All
to
right,
say
so I lost power at 9:30 a.m. on October 26th.
26th. Okay.
And I did not get power back until
November 2nd. I think.
no, first. I got it back Sunday.
First Sunday. Okay.
Sunday afternoon.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you lost power December 30th.
October 30th.
Or sorry, October 30th. Wow. Go show you, freaking idiot. October 30th.
It should be December by now. This
feels like yeah.
This year's slowly going by.
And yeah, so you lost power November 30th. Got it back when? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
So November 4th or November 3rd?
Technically the 4th at 3 a.m.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, so I had the edited podcast on my PC in my house with no power.
Well, I mean, I think you were in the process of uploading it, weren't you?
Yes, I was in the process of uploading it, and the power cut out. I edited it in the morning. I woke up, edited it,
Yeah.
and put it for upload. Went to go take a dump, and the power went out while I was taking a dump. So I was like, shit. Well, there goes that. And then I had my laptop, but then in case we needed it, I didn't really want to use it because we didn't know, because you had like half power at your place.
Not all of my power was out.
Yeah. So you had like half power until Friday, until it was fully out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did completely shut off.
Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we had an ice storm, and all our power lines and stuff are above ground, so everything froze.
Yeah. So many trees fell on so many power lines.
Yeah, a bunch of trees fell on power lines and all sorts of stuff. So
a lot of poles broke too.
Yeah.
A lot of big trees snapped.
Yep.
I remember seeing this really old tree. I mean, it was a lot of damage here.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
So the roads weren't too bad.
No, the roads were the least of our worries.
Yeah, the roads were not a problem at all. It was everything except the roads.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Yeah. So now we have power back. My power did surge today.
Oh, that's normal.
Yeah, that's normal. Power surges are normal here.
Yeah.
At least
I feel like
at least where me and Vikas live.
Yeah, the third world countries have more reliable power than we do.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah, so apologies about that. One thing we did start, now that we apologize, we're going to ask for money. So we started a Patreon today. Oh, today. What's today, the 5th?
Today.
Yeah, today's the 5th. So we started a Patreon today, which is November 5th. We started set up the page. We don't have the tiers yet, but you could go and put if you want to give us, if you want to donate, you can.
By the time this is out, we'll probably have tiers up.
Yeah, by the time this is out, we'll definitely have tiers up. So yeah, so the Patreon is patreon.com/nerd.get podcast, all spelled out. So the dot is DOT, it's spelled out.
Okay.
So that is the URL. We'll have it up on our Twitter by the time this comes out. It'll be where it needs to be by the time this comes out. So
okay.
And that money will be used to get nicer microphones and whatever else, mixers, whatever else we need.
Maybe a camera.
Yeah, a camera.
So we can video.
Bigger table.
Yes.
Because we have guests and this table's kind of small.
Yeah.
So
maybe another mic because the 4 mics we had, well, one of them messed up. So
yeah, and I think one of them is messing up.
Yeah.
This one because the guests are always quieter on that one for some reason.
Yeah.
So even if they make out with it, so we know what's going on. But yeah, we got that up and running. So if you wanna go donate, feel free. If not, no hard feelings.
Yeah. We kind of, well, at least I know I don't. We don't really want to get sponsors and stuff.
Yeah.
Try to
avoid that.
Yeah,
because
I know it's so annoying hearing advertisements for things, but
I think if we had like friends sponsoring stuff, we might consider it. But
yeah,
outside of that, we kind of don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, we might sell out depending on how much money we get.
Yeah, it depends on who and how much they give us. We are Patels after all, so.
Yes. But we're gonna try our hardest not to.
Yeah. So. But But yeah.
But we would appreciate any support.
Yes.
I feel like we're starting to grow a little bit.
Yeah, we are. We're starting to gain traction, and funny enough, it's mainly from Apple Podcasts.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was Spotify, but I can't read, so I actually looked at the chart, and it was Apple Podcasts where most of the downloads come from.
It might be easier to find things on Apple Podcasts.
It might be.
Yeah.
It was Apple Podcasts, and I think Spotify was second.
Okay.
So.
Well, whatever you listen on, well, thanks for listening.
Yes, we appreciate it greatly.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll be having more content coming out soon. I know I've been wanting to do stuff on YouTube.
Yes.
And
I wanted to get live streaming a lot more.
Yeah. I started live streaming this week.
Did you?
Again, finally.
Yes.
Live stream Monday.
Okay.
Gonna live stream tomorrow, which is Friday.
Yeah.
And then hopefully over the weekend.
I'm trying to get to where I messed up all my when the power went out. I messed up my setup and everything.
Oh yeah, because you had to pull your laptop out.
Yeah, I pulled my laptop. I moved. Okay, so since we had partial power, I moved my gaming setup and stuff. So I have everything disconnected.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it was me and one of our friends, Thomas. He's been on the show.
Yeah.
Was out of power. Didn't have power either.
Yeah.
So me and Thomas. I work from home, so I needed power and Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So I went to Vikas' house to work and have power.
Yeah.
Because it was cold those first few days,
Yeah.
and we don't have heat.
Well, I mean, we didn't have enough for the heater, but we had plug-in heaters.
Yeah. So it ended up working out. It wasn't as cold as your place either.
No.
It got freezing here.
Yeah.
And by here I mean my place.
Yeah.
So me, Thomas, and Vikas hang out. We all set up all our game systems in Vikas' living room.
Yes.
And played a bunch of stuff. Rocket League was probably the biggest.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Oh yeah.
We
Man,
did.
I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
Yeah, we played online, but we had 2 people on one console, and then someone else.
Yeah, because funny enough, Rocket League I didn't know was.
Yeah, you can split screen it.
Yeah.
So we played that for a pretty long time.
I don't know how many you can split screen, but we had a small TV, so I only put 2. Funny enough, I mean, we split screen on the small.
Yeah. The
I had
first
a big
night,
65 inch, and then Kosha was playing on that one.
Yeah. The first night I had the 65-inch all to myself, and then Thomas and Vikas were playing on Vikas' PlayStation TV.
Yeah,
the next night we switced it. Next night we gave one person the PlayStation TV and 2 people the 65-inch.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty funny.
Well, I appreciate the small TV for first-person shooters and stuff. But I mean,
for Rocket League, you kind of need.
Yeah, as much as
that ball moves around.
Yeah, you do need a lot of space to look at it. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, that was fun though. I mean,
it felt like
it was
a fun time.
felt
like an old school
sleepover.
Yeah, sleepover like Smash Brothers party or something. It was a fun time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun week actually, despite not having power for most of it.
Yeah.
Or all of it.
I just wish I didn't have to go to work at that time.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Got through it.
Yeah. Had to do laundry at a friend's house.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yep. That's super annoying when you have to go do laundry somewhere else.
Yeah, my parents had to do laundry at one of their friends' house. And then you came and did laundry here.
Yeah.
A few days ago.
Yeah, because since our power went out, yeah.
Yeah. But now you both have power back.
My main gripe was we had power through the whole ice storm.
Yes. They had power through the worst of it.
Yeah. And there's not a single cloud in the sky. It was sunny.
Yeah, and it just
shut off in the middle of the afternoon. It was like, what the heck?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. It was weird. The night before, it was shut off for a few hours.
Yeah, that's right. It did shut off for a few hours the night before.
And
then it came back on.
Yeah. And I was needing to... I wanted to take a shower before I left for work.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh crap, the hot water heater's not on. So, luckily enough, the power came back on right when I needed to take a shower. So.
Oh yeah. So you ended up getting a hot shower.
Yeah.
I think it was already back on by the time I woke up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, I was sleeping and then some beeping woke me up. I think it was your battery backup.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't know what that is, and I fell back asleep. And then when I woke back up, the power was there.
Yeah.
And then you told me later that it would shut off.
It was weird because I have a Google Home, and that had power. I was like, power can't be out. The Google Home's on, and I didn't realize that my Google Home has a battery in it.
Oh, it's got a battery backup kind of thing. Okay.
Well, I mean,
or it's actual battery.
Yeah, it's rechargeable. Yeah.
Okay.
It's made so well. It's actually not a Google Home. It's a portable speaker.
Yeah, with Google Home.
Google Home
integrated into it. Okay.
And I think it's the Best Buy one.
Yeah.
So I mean, I got it for pretty cheap. But yeah, that was. I guess that has its own battery. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad because alarm. That's my only alarm.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, it still woke you up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
The beeping actually woke me up that time.
Oh okay.
But I think eventually. Yeah, I don't even remember what happened. It was last week.
Yeah. It was a crazy week last week here
Yeah.
for us.
It was a long week.
Yeah.
Maybe it's been a long year.
Yeah.
It just seems to be over.
I know. 2 months left.
Yeah. Finally, November.
Yes.
Feels like 2019 was like 4 years ago.
It does. It feels like a really long time ago.
So much has happened this year.
Yeah. But on from the ice storm
Yes.
to the little bit it's old news now, but we haven't been recording, so
Yeah.
no power. But CyberPunk 2077 got delayed again to December 10th.
Yep.
And this podcast is mainly going to be about RPGs,
Yeah.
and that's why we picked it, because Cyberpunk was supposed to come out Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so next Tuesday, which is the 11th, 10th,
Yes.
11th. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's got pushed to December 10th. Unfortunately, but it is what it is.
Yep.
I'd rather them release a complete game
Yeah.
rather than a buggy one, so I'm okay with that. And it's CD Projekt Red, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And for them, and I'm pretty sure they're doing it. They're trying to do it properly, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Well,
that.
I mean, it's already gone gold.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's already gone gold. They just want some more time testing it,
Or
which-
finishing it up.
Yeah.
I think.
which is perfectly fine with me.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't either.
I have
I
so
got
many-
so many other things to play before Cyberpunk anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Um.
yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Okay.
I did see a meme. Well, I don't know if it's a meme, but you know how they release every time CD Projekt Red releases a press release or whatever
Yeah.
about like usually the delays
Yeah.
about Cyberpunk. They do it with this yellow. It's got the Cyberpunk 2077 black on the top. But it's
Yeah.
got the yellow background.
Yeah.
Well, someone photoshopped the latest one to say, what was it, dear fans or whatever they
Yeah.
say, Cyberpunk 2077 was never in development. CD Projekt Red, and I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, so hopefully we'll have that out soon.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
We'll get to it eventually.
yes. So you want to just roll right into the RPGs, or?
Did you want to talk about? We actually, while the power was out last week,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I caught up on Mandalorian.
Vikas caught up on Mandalorian.
Yes.
So we are now caught up to season 2, episode 1.
Yes.
So what did you think of it?
Of Mandalorian,
Yes.
was probably. I mean, it's a really good show.
Okay, yeah,
That's.
it is very good, very well done.
Yeah. I mean, the quality of the show doesn't feel like it's a show. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it feels more like more closer to a movie, right?
Well, even then, like, it doesn't feel like a movie. It doesn't quite feel like a show. Like, it's like a in between.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a
good weird, but
it's a really high quality TV show.
yeah,
Because I mean, I don't know what the budget was, but everything looks really damn good in there.
yeah, it does. And they did a really good job of it. And I like it because they go into like more of the lore, I guess, of Star Wars. Like this
Yeah.
one's obviously Bounty Hunters, Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
So that's pretty cool. But they also explore some other stuff in there, which is cool.
yeah,
I can see it getting even more and more into that as the show goes on.
yeah. I'm sure it will, because man, this is a lot to go through in that. 'Cause,
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff they can delve into with that
oh
show.
yeah, I mean, it depends on how many episodes they have this current season.
Yeah.
I guess how much they can go into.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll have Easter eggs here and there.
Oh yeah. They already revealed a huge one in our first episode of
Yeah.
season 2. We're not gonna say it, but
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few Easter eggs. The couple I will mention, maybe one of them was when he. I guess the main thing is he goes back to Tatooine.
Yep.
And he steps into the Mos Eisley Cantina
yes.
from the first movie, like from A New Hope.
Yeah.
And there's that. There's also what was it? Okay, the Jawa Sandcrawler
Yeah.
was in there.
I don't know if this is an Easter egg, but I think this is from Clone Wars, the animated series, the
Yeah.
black sword saber.
Oh yeah, the end of the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They reveal that.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Well, I mean, I think Dave Filoni was the one who created Clone
Yeah,
Wars.
yeah,
I mean,
so-
so obviously would cross
Yeah, it's
over.
gonna be in there.
I'm surprised to see. I can't remember his first name. Esposito, I think is his last name. To play the villain.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because he was in Breaking Bad. He plays
Yep.
a fantastic. I've seen him in person. He's like the most nice. Like he's the nicest person ever.
Really.
Yeah, but yeah,
He does play a good villain though.
yeah, he does really. It's weird that a lot of the nicest people they play the villain a lot.
Yeah, like I've heard Tom Hiddleston is
Yeah,
a very nice guy, very
yeah,
chill dude, and he plays an amazing villain.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if Loki is a villain.
Yeah, whatever he is.
Villain, yeah, villain slash
Yeah. What's anti-hero?
anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, oh gosh, it's gonna bug the crap out of me. I think it starts with a C. His first name, something Esposito. But
You're talking about the guy with the saber, right?
yes, the villain, the one at the end of
Season 1.
season 1. Yeah, it looks so weird, like the black saber too.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I think that was the only thing that was.
Giancarlo? Giancarlo?
Giancarlo Esposito. Yes,
Yes.
that's Giancarlo.
Internet to the rescue.
Yes, I don't know how to pronounce it. Giancarlo.
Yeah.
But Mr. Esposito plays fantastic villain. I mean, he was great in Breaking Bad. That's really all I've seen him in. But
Yeah, same here.
but man,
He's pretty good in Mandalorian so far.
yes, the what 2 episodes?
Yeah.
But I mean, well, he's still well. I guess I don't want to give anything away. But I'm trying to think of any Easter eggs from the first season. I can't really. You know, I've never seen a TIE fighter fold like his did.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was like a new thing. Well, I don't know if it was a new thing, but
yeah,
something they never showed before.
yeah, because I always wondered like how do TIE fighters a lot of them they're always docked in the spaceship,
Yeah.
in the Star Destroyer or the Death Star or whatever. They're always hanging by the.
Yeah, like how do they land on the ground?
Yeah, I've always wondered that. And well, I guess I don't know if his is a special one or if they all do that. They just land on the ground and like the wings fold up,
Yeah.
which I thought was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was a nice
And
little
then
detail.
Another I just thought of that's kind of how like the X-wings unfold as well, is that the wings clamp up.
Oh, that's true.
So it's like kind of reflecting the other side
Yeah.
a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. What else? The the Mandalorian armor is really
yeah.
awesome. The Beskar steel,
Yeah.
the look to it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then his what do they call his signet?
Signet. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You finally get his signet.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to. Man, there's just a lot. Like I went through it quite fast.
Yeah. You watched it in a span of a few days, I think.
Yeah.
And
Well, it would have been sooner if I had power.
yeah.
Because I was just
Oh,
relying.
one day the laptops died.
Yeah. Well, I think I was watching on one laptop, and then I put it on your laptop,
Yeah.
and that died too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I probably would have finished it that night.
Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, it's a good thing it died. I probably would have went to sleep.
Yeah.
Early.
It probably would end up been like 4 in the morning by the time I
Yeah.
went to bed.
Hmm. As I do normally when I binge watch something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other Easter eggs.
I can't think of any.
Well, the IG unit. I don't think I've ever seen one. Well, I guess there was one in Empire Strikes Back, maybe for the bounty hunters.
Yeah.
So with the IG unit showing up, that was first time. I think the first time I remember interacting was the Shadows of the Empire. I think.
I think so.
Yeah,
Did Boba Fett? He didn't have an IG unit, did he?
no.
Okay.
IG units, they're bounty hunters by themselves. So I mean, he would probably work alone. I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, a lot of the blasters look really cool. Like,
Yeah.
I recognize a lot of them. I mean,
Mhm.
playing a lot of Star Wars games. I think there's a few of them that showed up in the first season. And I think one showed up the second season. One of the characters was using like one of the other ones. I mean, there's so many like. I can't remember all the names. I mean, I used to
Yeah.
be so good with that, but I've kind of been letting go of some of that Star Wars stuff
Yeah.
ever since.
Ever since the new stuff, yeah.
Yeah, ever since Disney kind of bought. Well, which I'm still butthurt about Disney closing LucasArts.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, that was one of my main game staples growing up. So,
Yeah, same here.
But yeah,
Did
caught
you,
up on Mandalorian. Oh, there was another Easter egg in in the first episode of second season. Okay, so Mos Eisley Cantina. There's three. There's that. Uh, Boba Fett's armor shows up
yeah.
at the beginning of the episode, and then the third was one of the speeders was like Anakin's old pod racer engine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
like
forgot about yeah.
it was just they just took the engine and just welded a
Yeah,
seat to the
yeah,
side
made
of
it into
it.
a speeder.
Yeah, and turned it into a speeder. Um, but yeah, I thought that was hilarious. Like I didn't think they would reference episode one, but
Yeah,
I
that was
mean
pretty cool.
that clearly, yeah, they tied all that together. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, did you want to
oh
talk about some KDA?
oh yeah, uh,
Vikas is currently obsessed.
yes, KDA released a new. I don't play League of Legends, but KDA, their pop group that they released, their just newest single. Well, part of their new album, I think. The new album drops for us tomorrow, so it'll probably be out by the time this comes out. So like that their newest single, the newest video, it's just been stuck in my head like constantly. I mean, I'm listening to it now in my head right now.
He's got it on repeat.
Yeah, it just won't go
It's
away.
one of the tabs he can't find with this playing music.
Yep. It's called More. I'm sure maybe some of you have probably heard it. But yeah, it's oh my gosh, I'm a huge fan of animation and stuff.
So those characters are from League of Legends.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. There's
the
there's
animated.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're real people singing it.
yeah.
It's just they're just
So is KDA the name of the real people or of the animated?
it's the animated
The
characters.
animated characters. Okay.
Yeah. They use that to release skins
Okay.
for League of Legends.
So do the real singers have their own thing, or they just that they are KDA?
No, they have their own things.
Okay.
I mean, they're actual singers.
Okay, so they
just
so
collaborate
they
on-
collaborate for KDA.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Two of them are Korean pop stars, and a couple of them I think are American, and I think one of them was Chinese,
Okay.
because she was singing in Mandarin. I mean, I don't know Mandarin, but I mean, it sounded like Mandarin.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of familiar with what it sounds like.
Mhm.
Mandarin, the difference between Cantonese and Mandarin.
Yeah.
I mean, but it sounded like Mandarin to me because I know it wasn't Korean. Because I know in the subtitles, I know the Korean symbols have a lot of circles and stuff,
Yeah.
and the subtitles for this was different. So
Okay.
and I know what Japanese looks like
Yeah.
too. So it didn't look Japanese at all. So I'm pretty sure it's Mandarin.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's oh my gosh, this animation's on point. Like the vocals are on point.
Yeah. It's really well done.
It's super catchy,
Yeah.
and it won't leave my mind. Oh my
It's gonna be
gosh.
playing this entire recording.
Yes.
Hopefully, you guys don't hear it in the background.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've listened to it like 10 times today already. I mean, I just stopped listening to my radio. I've just been putting that song.
Yes.
Well, that and their last song, which was like a lyric video. It wasn't a full-on animated music video like this new one.
Okay.
The Baddest. But of course, the first one was Pop Stars, which came out either last year, I think, or earlier this year. But that was on point too. But it's just all super good. It's just super. I don't know. I've never fallen so hard for a song. Or for a group.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to music that much. I mean, I listen to music all the time, but I mean, I don't follow
You don't
bands.
follow it, yeah.
I don't follow bands. I don't follow.
Kind of just listen to what you like.
Yeah. But this is the first one where I can kind of following them, and it's weird that it's for a fictional group. Like these idols don't
Yeah.
exist, but I mean, even I think the one that spoke Mandarin, sang in Mandarin, is a character, the newest character from League of Legends, I think.
Okay.
And she's a pop star in the game,
That's right.
and she uses her voice for a lot of her attacks and stuff. And she's her name's Seraphine,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to remember. Well, because she normally has pink hair, And then she had blue hair in this one, which kind of threw me off a little
Yeah.
bit. But she has her own Instagram.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I think she has her own, like, all social media. But I remember seeing her Instagram. But yeah, it's just weird following these.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little different.
Following a group that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've been looking into the pop stars that are actually behind them. But, I mean, I don't know. This is the first time I've been looking forward to an album
Yeah.
in a long time. Like, mainly listen to movie soundtracks.
Same here.
I listen to some pop. But, yeah, this is the first album that I'm actually looking forward to in a long time. But, yeah. Anyway.
So I guess we can go on to RPGs now?
Yeah.
So the main thing for today are RPGs.
Yeah.
Which me and Vikas play plenty of, I feel like.
Not enough.
Yeah, not enough. There's a lot more out there that we can play.
Well, I mean, the main thing with the RPGs is time constraints.
Yeah.
All RPGs are long.
They're very long. And I played some when I was younger, but I think I feel like I got more into them recently, like as I've gotten older.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I definitely got into them when I was younger. And my first RPG was Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah.
That was my first one. The first one I beat, and the first one I played, I think. Pretty sure it was the first one I played.
Yeah. That was the first one I played.
Which you had.
Yeah.
You had it.
Got it for Christmas one time.
Yeah. 4-disc set.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember what drew me to it. I think I played a demo of it somewhere. And,
so we've been in this as the PlayStation 1 days.
Yes. So that was the first RPG I played. Well, I don't know if I want to count Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could count Pokemon, huh?
I don't know if that was before or after we bought our console.
I think it was after. Didn't the Game Boy... Because I played Pokemon first on the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Didn't that come out after?
We both bought ours at the same day, I think.
And we already had our consoles at that point.
Yeah.
So I think we played Legend of Dragoon before.
Okay.
Pokemon.
Well, we had our consoles, but I don't know if we had Legend of
Dragoon
Dragoon before or after we bought Pokemon. Because that was...
I feel like it was.
Because I think Legend of Dragoon came out in 2000. And Pokemon, I don't remember what year. Pokemon Yellow. It was the year Pokemon Yellow came out.
Yeah.
So...
Because did you get Pokemon Yellow?
I got Yellow. You got,
I got
red. Red or blue. Yeah, red. Our other cousin got blue.
Yes.
So, but he wasn't there when he bought ours.
No, he wasn't there when we bought our Pokemon Yellow came out September 12th, 1998.
98. So we must have bought it.
So my whole life has been a lie.
Yes.
The first RPG I played was Pokemon.
Yes.
Oh, wait. No. North America came out October 1st. Oh, it's still 99. October 1st, 99 here in North America.
Okay.
September 12th, 98 in Japan.
Yeah.
And June 16th, 2000 in Europe.
Okay. So we got...
So we must have played Pokemon first.
Yeah.
Because those were our first Game Boy Color games.
Yeah. So I guess we went and got a Game Boy Color and Pokemon.
Yeah, I remember buying them the same day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of had to.
Yeah. Can't get a Game Boy Color without a game.
Yeah.
I guess you could, but that'd just be cruel.
Yeah. Yeah. So it might be Pokemon.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Wow.
Yeah. So Pokemon was what? Okay, so reverse it back. Pokemon was the first RPG I played.
Yeah. I guess it'd be the same for me.
Yeah.
Cause I don't remember what Christmas. I'm pretty sure it came out 2000.
I think it did. I think you're right.
Legend Dragoon. So I think I got it Christmas of 2000.
Yeah.
So technically it would have been my second RPG, I guess.
Yes.
Oh man. Well, such a shame because that would have been a great.
That would have been first great RPG to start out with.
Well, I mean, I guess Pokemon was still good.
Yeah, it was still good.
I
mean,
I can still hear the music.
Same. I'm hearing the music right now, the battle music.
Yeah. I've come across a Pokemon, the screen flashing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so Pokemon was the first one I got into.
Yeah.
But I guess the first story one was Legend of Dragoon then? Can you say
suppose,
that?
Yeah.
The first story RPG is Legend of Dragoon?
Well, technically, Pokemon had a story as well, didn't it?
I guess it did.
You're trying to collect all the Pokemon.
Is that a story, though? Isn't that more like a, hey, this is what you got to do kind of thing?
Yeah, I suppose. But then I guess you could argue, like, I guess the RPG is, like, the same thing. Like,
yes.
Well, this is what you got to do to go save the world or whatever.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
You're not really saving the world
in
Pokemon. I don't think.
So what kind of RPG is Legend of Dragoon? What is the?
I think that one is technically a JRPG.
Okay.
I don't think it's
What's the J stand for?
Japanese.
Okay. Wouldn't Pokemon be a JRPG too?
Yeah, I guess it would be.
We're not getting anywhere.
No.
Is it like adventure RPG? Is that a thing?
It might be. It might be now.
Yeah.
It wasn't
back then. It
then.
probably wasn't. Yeah, back then it probably wasn't.
I think back then everything was just RPG.
Yeah. There's no like segments for RPGs.
No, there was no JRPG or
Yeah.
anything. That didn't come into thing. Didn't become a thing until PlayStation 2 or 3.
Okay.
I don't think. Cause I mean, I don't know what games were held back for Japan
Yeah.
and what came over here. First, how technical Legend of Dragoon is, I'm surprised it came over here.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm glad it did
Yeah.
because it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Like
Still is a great game.
yes, a lot of people's first RPGs are like Zelda or
Mhm.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I didn't play those till. At least I didn't play Zelda till much later.
I still haven't played Zelda.
Yeah, I've never beat a Zelda.
Yeah, well,
I've-
I guess I could say that as well
Yeah,
because
I've played Zelda, but I've never beat.
I played Ocarina of Time. It was on my console.
Same
so.
here.
And then I have Ocarina of Time now on my 3DS,
Okay.
which I haven't charged in like
Yeah.
5 years.
I had Breath of the Wild on my Switch,
Oh yeah.
but I never beat it.
It
It came with my Switch, I'm pretty sure.
I had the one on Wii.
Oh yeah, I played that one. I actually played. That was probably the one I played the longest
Oh really?
because you had the interactive.
Oh, the
shit.
nunchuck,
Yeah.
nunchuck and things like that.
Yeah.
The motion control thing.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
I'm trying to remember what it was called. Twilight Princess.
Yes, Twilight Princess.
Yeah. I think I still have the guidebook for that. I don't know if I have the game.
Okay.
I might have traded in the game back when I still did that sort of thing. A habit I've long since stopped
Yeah.
because there's just no point to trading
Yeah.
in games.
You don't really get anything for them.
No, unless you like sell everything.
Yep.
There's no point to get rid of any of them. I'm trying to. I don't even remember how far I got into Twilight Princess.
I don't remember either.
I think that's the one I got furthest in as well. Yeah, well, Breath of the Wild is probably the one I haven't played yet. I played the ones on 64.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of both of them, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I don't remember if it was the third one because I don't.
Which one was a super rare one that came out with the gold cartridge?
The gold card that was
that
Ocarina of Time,
Okay.
yeah. Well, that was trying to mimic the first one because the first Zelda on Nintendo
Did that?
did that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it had a gold cartridge, which I saw at Vintage Stock, I think, the other day.
Oh really?
Yeah, I want to say I did,
I
but
wonder how much that's worth.
I don't know. I think it was only like $50.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
which is not too bad.
Yeah.
It was
Still
like
pretty good for a Nintendo game.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, it's a
NES.
good Nintendo game.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not much more retail. So
Yeah.
I mean, not like some of these other games like that are really rare, like Dot Hack.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Dot Hack was the first RPG I beat,
oh
like
yeah,
by myself.
yeah.
That
I
was
never,
a fun game.
I had no idea what the story was when I played Dot Hack. I just liked.
Wasn't there a show that went along with it or something? Or
Yeah,
some
it came with
book?
the animes,
Yeah.
DVDs or something. But I think it became a show later.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I watched the show somewhere, and that's why I played the game.
oh, okay. Huh. I don't know. I don't know about that because I never watched the anime.
Okay.
Because I wanted to watch all 4 of them,
Yeah.
but I never. I don't know why I never did. I never got them.
Because you have them now, right? Or
No,
do you have
I-
the first 3?
I have the sequel to that. I have Dot Hack. I went and found Dot Hack. GU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that one was only 3 volumes, I think.
Yeah.
I got those 3, but I don't have any of the first ones.
Okay.
I think I saw one of the. I think I saw Infection somewhere, but
I want to play the first one again. That one was
yeah,
that was
because
fun.
all I would ever do was go into the dungeon, like teleport into the world, and then I just like do the dungeons
Yeah.
there. I just try to finish everything there, and then just do it again. Like
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the story was about at all, because it was weird. Because they had a like an interface
Yeah.
where you like I guess you communicated through email or something.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah. It
Yeah.
Was,
But apparently it was like the first isekai
oh, okay.
where I
Yeah,
guess
I
you
could, yeah.
where you transfer yourself into a game or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't get that because I thought you were.
I thought you were already in the game
No.
or whatever.
I don't know. I didn't know you were in the game at all. I just
Yeah, that's
thought
what I
you
meant.
were-
I thought like that was just the game. I didn't realize there was another supposed to be like a human on the other side or whatever.
Yeah. I don't.
I
Well.
thought that was just
Well,
that
the
was it.
the interface looked like you were on your computer anyway.
Yeah.
You were playing a computer game, but yeah, I don't know. But Dot Hack was one of the ones I played. Trying to think of what else. I haven't beaten a lot of these RPGs.
Okay.
Um,
So you beat Legend of Dragoon.
yes,
Okay.
that was the first and only one I beat
Yeah.
on PlayStation. Well, I got Final Fantasy VII later,
Okay.
and I beat that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've beaten that.
I played a little bit of 8, but I've also played I played quite a bit of 9. I borrowed that from a friend. For whatever reason, he never let me borrow 8.
That's weird.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I beat 8. I beat 7. Both were fantastic.
Yeah. I played most of 9. I played most of 10.
I beat 10. 10 was a pain in my freaking ass.
Yeah.
Because I got to that stupid part before the amazing cutscene.
Yeah.
And I wasn't powerful enough to beat the stupid dragon on there.
Yeah.
So I had to run around the freaking ship and find the one monster that was always and level up.
Oh my.
Took forever, and I finally beat the dragon because I almost beat it one time without having to level up.
Yeah.
And that freaking dickhead skipped my turn and killed everyone. And I was like, okay, so I just attacked. He's gonna attack once, and then I'm going to heal
Yeah.
my strongest character, and then even if he attacks her, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
She'll still be alive. She can attack back. Nope, didn't let me do any of that. Just killed me. I was like, what the? I didn't play it for like 2 weeks, and then I
Yeah.
got back and leveled up, and finally I was able to beat the game.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I haven't beat 10. Like, I borrowed that from a friend too.
Okay.
The same friend. So
I
like
think I
you,
actually own 10.
I own it now. I own them on PS4, I think, and the HD versions of them.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have the old versions. Actually, I think now that I remember. Let's see. I haven't beat 13. I beat 13. I don't know if you count 14. 14 is kind of ongoing.
Yeah.
It's the MMO.
Yeah, I played 14.
Yeah.
I beat 13 as well.
Yeah.
That was Lightning, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, there's also 2 sequels to that. I
Yeah.
still haven't played yet.
I've only played the 13.
I platinumed 13, which was a pain in the ass, and there's a lot of farming involved in that.
Yeah.
But then, like, I was just like, I'll take a break from it and come back to 13.2, and I never did. There's just so time consuming because I put like over 100 hours in that.
Jeez.
Yeah, which I mean, I think 40 of that was just the farming for the one trophy.
Wow.
Yeah, because I don't even remember how many. Like, dude, it just took too long. I'm surprised I was so dedicated
Yeah.
to that.
You actually got through it.
Yeah.
Have you played have you beat 15?
15? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I finished.
Yeah, I beat
finished.
15 recently.
Yeah, 15.
I bought it when it first came out, but recently beat it.
Yeah.
I got the day one edition,
The day one.
whatever that means.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. I think it may have like,
I think it had a special cover or something, maybe. I don't know.
or maybe special items in there.
Yeah, something.
Uh,
Something like this.
I have 7 remakes still to play.
Yeah, I haven't played the Final Fantasy VII remake yet.
That's something I need to do. I was thinking about replaying 7 before I played that.
They brought 8 to the Switch, I think. They remastered it for the Switch.
Oh, it's on PS4.
Or did they do
as
it for all of them?
well. This
Okay.
is all systems because it came out on PS4 as well.
Okay, I see.
I think 9 came out before. You know what? I think 9 was the first one to come out, and then I think 7 came out after that, and then
Yeah.
8. I don't know if they're gonna do any more.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I like them to redo 10.
10. Oh yeah.
I like 10 a lot.
The HD version might be all right. I don't know.
Okay. I haven't played the HD version. Maybe it'll be okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's had pretty decent graphics. It was the first one that had voice acting.
Yeah,
So it was the first time you didn't have to actually read the shit.
that's true.
So, which makes it a little bit faster, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I
You
mean
can sit there
that
and
that
go
game
through
was the game was just as long, I think.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people didn't like 13. I liked 13.
I like 13 a lot.
Yeah. I know the majority of the game is
It's
a tutorial. Yeah.
essentially, yeah.
You didn't actually finish the tutorial until like chapter 12 or
Yeah.
chapter 10, I think.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're just playing the same game over and over, I mean, just play the old game.
Yeah.
Like they were trying something different. We no need to like criticize them about that. I mean, then 15 came out, and then so one thing that was always strong in every Final Fantasy to me was the story.
Yeah.
And the 15 story was like the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
15 story was.
I don't like any of it.
That was something else.
Yeah, I feel like somebody was going through some shit.
Yes.
Or
like it looked amazing, but then the story just like.
It was so depressing.
Completely like what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like what happened?
It's like this is like I don't know. To me, the story was a bit lacking.
Yeah, it was a depressing Final Fantasy.
Yeah. So I mean.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. They're not like happy game, but they're not that bad.
No.
Final Fantasy was pretty damn depressing.
Yeah.
Or Final Fantasy 15, sorry.
15 was, yeah.
It was pretty damn depressing.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. They showed 16 stuff. Like
oh yeah, 16.
It looks really good.
Yeah, that looks badass.
Yeah, but hopefully the story doesn't lack on that one.
It seems like there's gonna be stuff with dragons and things like that. I think, or something.
I don't know.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's good.
Yeah. I want to say Kingdom Hearts was another one I beat.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts
I beat the first one.
I beat 1 and 2, I think.
Did you ever beat Sephiroth?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember beating Sephiroth.
I didn't. He always kicked my ass. Actually, no, did I? Don't you get Cloud on your team at some point?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I beat him after I got Cloud.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember which one was which.
Because that tournament area, because it was like a separate place, wasn't it?
I think so.
Like you could just go there whenever.
Oh, yeah, maybe it was.
Because you fought him in like a tournament thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I played the hell out of that game.
Yeah. It was I think that was the first action RPG.
I think so. I think you're right.
Because I don't remember anything before that. It was like
because everything was like turn-based before that.
Yeah. There might have been like...
Even like 10, I think was. 10 was, for sure.
10 was turn-based.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 was turn-based as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was... I think 13 is the first one where it wasn't.
It was still turn-based, kind of.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't fully... it wasn't like 15, I guess.
No.
Or like 14.
No. Yeah, it was more like... Yeah, that was turn-based still.
Okay.
They might have shied away from that from 13.2 and 13.3. I don't remember. Since I haven't played it, so I mean... In
the 7 remake, you can be either, I think.
I think so.
It's turn-based or like 15 is.
Yeah, I played the demo, which looks gorgeous.
Yeah, the game looks fantastic.
Yeah. I know a lot of people like 6. I think that's a lot of people say that's the best Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I haven't played it.
I haven't either. 7 is the best for me, and I think nostalgia has something to do with it.
Yeah.
But I really like 7's story.
Yeah.
I really like the characters.
Yeah.
And I also like that movie, like Advent Children.
Oh, yeah.
That movie was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was so well done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of eye candy in there.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the story was about.
It had a good story.
Did it? I
Yeah.
don't even remember what it was.
Yeah. Good story, good action.
Yeah.
It was good.
Good
soundtrack.
I'm trying to think of what...
That Tifa scene where she fought that guy.
Oh, yeah.
That was badass.
Yeah?
In the church.
Yeah.
And his ringtone was the victory.
The victory
That was
theme,
pretty funny.
yeah. A lot of the Final Fantasy tropes, like, they just go through, like, they have it in everything.
Yeah.
That's why I liked 14 so much. I mean, they try to include so many different things into 14.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah, you have to pay for a subscription, but
it's okay.
I mean, there's a lot of content for that.
Oh yeah, you get your money's worth for sure.
Yeah, I think you can play free up to a certain time too.
Yeah, you
I think.
can.
Like up to like a certain level.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
I think you're right.
I've spent a lot of time in 14. 14 looks really good too.
It does.
It is a fantastic looking.
And they always all the stuff they always add is always really good.
Yeah. I still haven't bought the latest update. I don't think. Well, I bought it. And I don't think I've played it. Now that I think about it, Because I pre-ordered Shadowbringers.
So nothing out of the norm then.
No. Unfortunately, no. Let's see. What other RPGs?
So another one I've put a lot of time into is Skyrim.
Skyrim. Oh, yeah.
I've put so many hours into that game. I think it's at least 200 hours
Holy crap.
on Steam.
Wow.
Is what Steam tells me. I play that game so much.
Yeah.
It's such a fun game to me. I haven't actually beat the story yet. I think I'm on the third part. I'm like on the last third of the story.
Yeah.
And I haven't beat it yet. I've been on the last third of the story, I think, for the past 5 years. And I just keep doing other side stuff.
Oh,
I don't actually go and beat the story. Sometimes I'll get bored and just attack the villagers. And that's always fun. Or the guards.
I don't think I've played much of it.
Yeah. I played quite a bit of it.
I started it back when it first came out on PS3, and then I don't remember what drove me away.
Yeah, I got it when it came out, when it released. I got it for PC because I didn't have a console at my apartment at the time.
Oh yeah.
But I had a pretty nice laptop that could play games.
Yeah.
So that's all I would play, is because that's pretty much the only PC game I had at the time.
Yeah.
Was Skyrim, so I'd play a lot of that, and that just continued.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I encountered a giant.
Uh-huh.
Are they giants, or are they called golems or something?
I don't remember.
Oh, they're big. They're big.
I think they're giants.
They're huge things.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was I had just killed a dragon.
Yeah.
So I felt pretty powerful. Like, I killed the dragon, because the reason I was in this area with all these giants was because I was chasing a dragon.
Yeah.
Found the dragon, kicked his ass.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I've never seen these giant things before. Let me go kill one and see what I can get. And so me, having just killed this fire-breathing dragon, I walk up to this guy and I freaking hit him. I hit the thing. I hit the giant. He turns, looks at me, and swats me halfway across the map, and I instantly die. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm never going to that area of the map again.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I know I've killed a couple of dragons.
Yeah.
I don't remember how far I got in Skyrim. I first played Oblivion.
Okay.
And I was completely lost. Like, I had no idea what to do. I don't even remember if the copy I had was the one I originally played on.
Yeah.
I think I might have got rid of it and got it back later.
Okay.
But I still haven't played it. I remember I started the story, and it just pretty much just lets you loose.
So there's no like, hey,
markers,
go do this, or go here.
There's nothing.
Or this is how you do this.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing. I was like, huh, okay, I guess, I don't know, I guess we'll explore or something. It's like, why is this door locked? Okay, I guess I can pick it. I pick it, I rummage through the guy's things, and pick up a bunch of stuff, maybe, and then I leave, and I get arrested. I was like, what the fuck is this game? It's like, I was like, it's like, what the hell, man? Like, I don't even know, like, that was my first experience with Elder Scrolls.
Was getting arrested.
Yeah, so it's like, this is trash.
Yeah, screw this game.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I came to appreciate that later in Skyrim.
Oh, yeah.
Because Skyrim was a little bit more, like, told you where to go.
Yeah, they explain things, yes.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'll give Elder Scrolls, what was it? Was it Morrowind? Morrowind? I don't think it was. Oblivion, yes. Yeah. Oblivion. I'll give that another go probably sometime.
Yeah, I want to as well. Is that? Oh no, that's Elder Scrolls Online. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that one. I don't know where that takes place. That's also.
I've seen some streamers play it. There's one streamer I follow that plays it.
It's an MMO, I think. So yeah, you have to pay monthly for that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, because I played quite a few MMOs. That's where I sink a lot of time into, I think. I mean, instead of playing all these other classics like Zelda. And, okay, so the first one, I think I started with Star Wars Galaxies.
Okay.
And I started it when there was you couldn't just pick your class as Jedi.
Okay.
You had to pick something else. You
had to work your way to Jedi.
Yes. It was a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
There was like very few. Like when you saw Jedi, it's like, holy shit, it's a Jedi.
Like it would be in the actual universe.
Yes. I mean, like, I don't remember when Galaxies took place, but if it took place like after A New Hope, I mean, there were no Jedi out there.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I guess it would make sense. But I guess later, so many people complained so much about it that
They added Jedi as a class.
it's a starting class.
So now they're Jedi everywhere.
Yeah, those Jedi.
That's no fun. Because
No.
I never played the game, and I wanted to play the game and start as like a bounty hunter
Yeah.
and become a Jedi, because that'd be badass.
Yeah. That's what I did.
Can you imagine being like a Mandalorian Jedi?
Yeah. I was a bounty hunter, but I didn't get off the starting planet. I don't think.
Okay.
I was still on Tatooine. I started on Tatooine.
Do you get to pick what planet you start on, or do you just start on Tatooine?
I don't even remember. I just remember having I eventually worked my way up to having a house.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, it was a shitty ass house. Like, it was small.
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Probably not. Might not be as fun now. Can you still work your way to a Jedi, or if you pick bounty hunter, that's all you are now?
That's pretty much all you are, I think. Well, I mean, it's not up anymore. It was.
That's true. Yeah.
It's MMO, so you need to.
Maybe they'll bring something like that back.
Knights of the Old Republic is up. So.
Okay. I wonder if there are paths in there.
I don't know. Well, you can pretty much start as a Jedi. It's called. I mean, you kind of have to, I think. I mean,
yeah,
maybe
you're right.
Maybe you don't have to.
I think
it's called Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So,
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's been a while since
I played it for. I think you were you playing it at the time?
I started the free trial, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, and I picked it up too.
Yeah.
Didn't play it for very long.
No.
Because I think my laptop died.
I don't even remember what.
My laptop I gamed on.
I don't even remember why I stopped. It was, I don't know. Reasons.
Oh, I don't know. Yes, reasons unknown.
But yeah, Star Wars Galaxies was a lot of fun. Like, I left and I didn't have I don't think I had a credit card at the time or something. So I would buy the time cards.
Ah, I gotcha.
So like I didn't get one for a while, and then I came back and I tried playing it. It's like, oh, well, you have to start with a new class, and it's like I saw Jedi. I was like, man, what the heck?
Yeah.
We got started as bounty hunter again.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just wasn't as fun anymore. I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, I like to be able to work to become a Jedi. I feel like that's more rewarding and more fun.
Yeah.
Because you have something to work towards, right?
Yeah.
Like, other than like trying to get a house and stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
Like it's like, hey, I'm gonna try and become a Jedi.
Speaking of, like, I wanted to try to get a house in Final Fantasy 14 is hard as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, if you're not one of the first ones, you're not getting a house.
Yeah.
And houses are expensive anyway. Well, I mean, back when it first started, it was too expensive. Like, you had to have a guild.
Yeah.
To get a house.
That's
now you can just get personal people are making like millions of gil in there, so
jeez.
You can buy your own house there, so you didn't need to have a guild to try to get a house.
Yeah. Ow. The mic attacked me.
But yeah, so after Galaxies, I played Earth and Beyond a lot.
Okay.
Earth and Beyond was it was a MMO that EA had put out.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, actually, I don't remember if it was before or after. I think it was after EVE Online had come out. I tried playing EVE Online a while, and that one was super complicated.
Yeah.
Like,
I tried that one out too. As well.
It was a lot harder to get started, I think, in there. I'm sure it's easier now, but back in the day, like, it was. I don't remember. It was pretty hard. But then another friend of mine, I think, was interested in Earth and Beyond, so we played it together.
Okay.
So that one was pretty fun. I played that for quite a while. Again, I bought time cards for that.
Yeah.
I think last I heard, well, EA had shut down the servers for that, as they do, for many games.
Yes.
But that one, I think someone had made a fan server where you could play online for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, man, it brought so many memories. I downloaded that shit, and it brought back so many memories of just me, like, I think I was trying to make money in there.
Yeah.
So I could buy bigger, better ships. But, yeah, it's, Earth and Beyond was quite a bit, like,
That was loud, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, Earth and Beyond was pretty fun. I'm trying to think of what else I played after that. Final Fantasy 14 was recent. I want to say I played another one.
Like another online one?
Yeah, another MMO. I can't remember. Earth and Beyond was a bigger one. Star Wars Galaxy, those were the two big ones that I played a lot.
EVE Online, you already mentioned that one.
Yeah. I can't think of any others. But, I mean, there's quite a few. Like, I never got into EverQuest. I never got into World of Warcraft.
Okay.
I tried to complete the trial. I don't know.
Oh, what about StarCraft?
StarCraft is
that's not RPG.
no,
Is it?
no, it's RTS.
Yeah.
Diablo.
Oh, there you go, Diablo.
Diablo is probably one you're thinking of.
Yes, that's what I meant, Diablo. Did you play Diablo at all?
No, I did not.
Oh,
No.
okay. I didn't either.
Diablo 3 I played some. I got on PS4.
So is that online?
You can play it online.
Okay, but it's also got its own separate.
Yeah, you can. It's on single player or co-op.
Okay.
But I mean that one's pretty much just trying to find the best loot.
Yeah.
So you're probably doing the same like things over and over.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of past RPGs I've gotten into.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't really. I mean, Legend of Dragoon, the old Final Fantasies, older Final Fantasies,
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts,
R-
Dot Hack.
Yeah. Last couple of generations had quite a few new ones. I haven't had time to like. See, the main thing with RPG is like you need the time to do that, like to play them.
Yeah.
Like the Souls games.
Oh yeah, those take up a lot of time.
Yeah, there's like it started with Demon Souls.
Yep.
And then I
they
think
brought up for Dark Souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3.
And then Bloodborne.
Bloodborne was another one that they made, I think. And then I think they're coming out with the Demon Soul remake.
Yep.
From the ground up.
Which looks insane.
Yeah. I haven't played any of those. So.
Yeah, now you get to die constantly with next gen graphics.
Yeah.
I played the first one.
I played a little bit.
Dark Souls, I mean.
Yeah.
I played Demon Souls. Actually, so it was after we had brought the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And so at my apartment when I lived, at my apartment at the beginning of college, I lived at an apartment for the first 3 years of college in Norman, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We didn't have a TV for like the first year, year and a half. We did not have a TV.
Yeah.
We actually, I lied. We didn't have a TV for the first year. That summer, we're taking out the trash, and my roommate finds a little freaking TV from like 1970, 1980. It's probably the size of this MacBook 15-inch screen.
Yeah.
But it's a square. It's not widescreen.
Yeah.
And I bring my 64 over because it has the little antenna adapter.
Yeah.
We hook that up. We play that all summer. And then the following semester, we meet some new people.
Yeah.
And one of these guys is never, one of the people we met was never at his place.
Yeah.
He was always at his girlfriend's place.
Yeah.
So he was paying extra. Because in Norman, there's these, you got like the apartments where you split it. Like you have one bill.
Yeah.
And you have one fee, like it's $500 a month.
Yeah.
And you split that 3 ways. But then there are apartments that where you have like 4 people in there, but each person's paying $300 a month.
Yeah.
So you can pay extra to have a TV in the living room.
Yeah.
So he was the only one in his apartment, and he was paying extra to have the TV in his living room, but he was never there.
Yeah.
And it was like this flat screen 1080p TV that he was never using.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey man, you mind if I take your TV to my place? And he's like, yeah, sure, go for it. So we picked up his TV, took it to my place so he can play PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then my roommate had Demon Souls at the time.
Oh. Okay.
This is my first introduction into the Souls games.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get past the first part. And it was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, because he was like this smaller Asian guy.
Yeah.
And he never really got angry.
Yeah.
But when he played that game, he just raged so hard because he was trying to get past. It was the first part. You walk out and you go downstairs and there's this dude waiting for you, and he just yeets you all over the place. I think you're not actually supposed to fight him. I think you're supposed to go past him.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just the funniest thing that I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, it's very rage-inducing.
Yes. It really is.
Just like, I think of Sekiro was kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it started a whole style, a little new genre, basically.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are Souls type.
Yep.
I mean,
Jedi Fallen Order is very Souls-like.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's considered RPG.
No, I think because you have an actual character already made or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, Witcher 3 is like that.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like Witcher 3 I wonder what it is that classifies it as
RPG
or not.
I mean,
Unless it's just a marketing thing.
I don't know.
They just didn't want to classify it as an RPG.
Maybe.
Because you still got skills.
Yeah.
And all the other things. You got to learn stuff.
I don't know.
So who knows? Because I think it's what, action adventure, Fallen Order.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to think of Mass Effect.
Oh yeah, Mass Effect RPG.
I played the first one up until a certain point, and I couldn't get past a certain part just because I didn't have correct skills, and I
That's
couldn't.
annoying.
Yeah, so like I guess I didn't use my skills correctly, and just because of that, I couldn't unlock this door. Because of that, I couldn't progress in the story.
Oh, of course.
So, yeah. So I mean, I don't. That's as far as I got.
Yeah.
I played Mass Effect 1, a little bit of that, and that's it. That's another series I need to finish. Witcher, yeah, I haven't played Witcher yet.
I started Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Like a year and a half ago before the show came out, and then I started it up again, and I didn't know what the hell was going on because it'd been a year and a half since I played.
Yeah.
So I'm starting it over.
Oh yeah.
Again.
Oh jeez.
Because like I have no idea how I got to this massive castle or what I'm doing here.
Wow. Yeah, I really wanted to play Witcher. I mean, I think that's deemed as like the best RPG.
Yes. Based off what I played, it was really fun.
Yeah.
I played it like a year ago.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, the game still looks amazing.
Yeah. I mean, they had like 3 different versions of Witcher 3 and they came out.
Yeah, it still looks fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know why they came out with 3 different versions. I think there's maybe only 2 versions. I'm not sure.
They do have different versions though.
It was like the complete edition. I'm surprised it has its own trophy list.
Yeah.
That's one main thing I look at, like trophies. Oh, Persona, I still haven't played. There's a lot of JRPGs I haven't played. So
what are the Persona games about?
I mean, there's, from what I remember, you're a high school kid.
Okay.
And so during the day, you have to do high school things and like have relationships and stuff.
Okay.
Like, not just like, well, not like with girls and stuff. Like, it was
like friends, okay.
Yeah. So there was that aspect to it, and then at night you would go out and fight monsters and stuff.
Oh.
So.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, and I think you had different stats depending on who your friends were and things like that.
Okay.
And I don't remember very much, because I have Persona 4 for Vita, Persona 4 Golden for Vita.
Okay.
So still haven't played it. And Persona 5 I bought. I need to stop buying games because almost every game I buy ends up on PlayStation Now, which I have subscribed to. So
PlayStation Now, or it's a free PS Plus game at some point.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
I remember I got Destiny 2 and like 2 months later it was free on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. Almost, yeah. A lot of, I think, last month? Last month had Vampire, which I had on PlayStation Now, and then Payback. Need for Speed Payback, which I have EA access.
Yeah, so you already got it.
Yeah, I already had access to it anyway, so. This month, I don't think I have either game. I think eventually the PS5 Instant Game Collection is going to come out. I just wonder if you can play those games on PS4 as well.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Because they're PS4 games.
Yeah.
You're just able to play them on PS5. I don't know if that's just PS5 only.
Or you could, play it on the PS4.
Because if you're playing it on the 4, I mean, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. For
somebody that doesn't have any of the games.
Yeah.
Which I have everything but on the list, I think, but 2 of them.
Okay.
Who knows? By the time I get it, we might have all of them already.
Yeah.
But
I know an older RPG game.
Which one?
I played Borderlands, the first one.
Oh yeah.
I got that for Christmas, and I played the shit out of that game.
I still have yet to play it.
I think like at the time it was one of the first like ways they did the artwork stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I think it was one of the first games to do that back then.
I knew several games that did that, but I think this was the first shooter that did that.
Like the first big shooter
that
did it like that. But that game was fun. So I played the hell out of that.
Yeah, because I remember some stuff on PS2 maybe that had stuff like that. It was a different, like, I know the Naruto games kind of look like that. A lot of the Japanese anime games kind of look like that. I don't remember. It might be different. It might have been after that.
Yeah.
Who knows at this point? My memory's a big jumbled mess.
Yeah.
Um,
So what do you like? What attracts you to RPG games? Like, is there like a certain, like, if there is an RPG game coming out, does it have to be like, are there certain aspects of it that you like, or do you just like to try and check out all RPG games?
I just like to try all of them.
Okay, so there's not any particular,
No,
like, there's got to be dragons or some shit in it.
no. I mean, I mainly play things for the story, so
Yeah.
a lot of the stories, I mean, you can't really experience much of it unless you play through the whole game.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
So, like, what aspects of RPGs do you like? Because I know I personally like the whole character building aspect of it, where you're kind of like this person. And that's what I like, those kinds of RPGs more, where you're just like, there's not already like set characters.
Yeah.
Like, I still like, like Final Fantasy stuff. Obviously, I still like that. But I'm geared towards more the ones where there's not really a set character, and you kind of got to build your own character, and you kind of make a name for yourself. You build the skills and all kinds of stuff. Those are the kinds I like more. I guess Final Fantasy 14 is like that, right?
Yeah, that's definitely like that.
Yeah.
That's literally you are starting from scratch, basically.
Yeah. So I like RPGs like that.
Yeah. I don't really know what attracts me. I think mainly it's just story.
Story. Okay.
Mainly because it's different now because a lot back then they didn't have a lot of games with stories.
Yeah, that's true.
RPGs was one of the main places to get stories. Now that's different. A lot shorter games to get the same, like to get some stories and stuff, like Uncharted.
Yeah, Uncharted.
Last of Us.
God of War.
God of War, yeah. But I feel like the longer stories are RPGs.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
Because I know Legend of Dragoon is not a short game at all.
No, it's not.
That isn't. Final Fantasy 7 can be long too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I haven't finished 8 or 9. 9 was pretty long.
10 was pretty long.
Yeah, I think they're all pretty long.
Yeah, they're all pretty long games.
Like I said, I put 100 hours into platinuming 13, but that was just platinuming it.
Yeah.
So
I want to say 15 was one of the shorter ones.
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't remember that one being nearly as long.
No.
Because not only did I stop playing it, then start it over.
Yeah.
Like a year later.
Yeah.
It still didn't feel very long.
Yeah, it was a pretty short game.
Yeah.
I know I tried to avoid the story as much as possible. As soon as the world opened up, I just did all this.
Yeah, did whatever.
Yeah, I did all the side stuff, and they kept adding more to it. I was disappointed that they didn't finish. Like they were supposed to add, so they added episodes for all the characters, I think. So for Prompto, I don't remember.
Prompto. I
Prompto. Gosh, I can't remember the other two.
Oh, not Noctis.
Noctis was supposed to have one too, but that one got canceled.
I was kind of disappointed with the story because I think wasn't this the first like current gen Final Fantasy, or was there one before this one?
Current gen?
Like PS4, Xbox One.
No, this was the first.
This was the first.
Well, this one was announced
years
over
ago.
a decade ago.
Yeah.
It was announced the same time as 13 was.
So I was kind of disappointed that it came out it ended up the way it was because it looked amazing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it looked fantastic, but the story was just.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully the next one's even better, story-wise, anyways, because we know graphics-wise it's going to be.
Oh yeah. Try to. Crap. I lost my train of thought.
Oh, you're talking about the stories that are coming out with different characters for 15.
Oh yeah.
Noctis has got canceled. Prompto was supposed to have one.
Yeah, Prompto had one. Like all the other side characters had one. Was it Gladius?
I think Gladius was one. We got Noctis, Prompto, Ignis.
Yeah, and
Coctura.
No.
Arland.
No.
Regis.
Let me see that.
Yeah, there's a giant ass list.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. So
there's 4 guys, right?
Yeah, Noctis, Prompto, Ignis, and
the 4th
Gladius.
Yeah, Gladius.
Why is Gladius so much further down?
Yeah,
the list?
he should be with them up there with the other 4.
Yeah,
other 3.
Yeah, so Prompto, Ignis, and Gladius had one, and then I think the villain had one. Arden.
Okay.
Arden had one, and then that was the last one they released.
I see.
And they also had a multiplayer one. Why is Cloud on this list?
I don't know. I typed in Final Fantasy 15 characters and Cloud showed up.
Cloud is on there. Lightning's on there. Tifa is on there. What the heck? Why is Sarah on here? Yeah, I don't know.
Sarah's from.
That's Lightning's sister.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Big shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they did Arden. They were supposed to do. The one I was looking forward to was Luna Freya. Because I feel like she was wasted.
Yeah.
One thing I've always liked about Final Fantasy games, I mean, they had strong female characters.
Yep.
And this one didn't feel like that strong. She didn't feel like she didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I feel like Gladius' sister did a little bit more than he did.
I think so. I agree. I'll have to agree with that.
But I don't know. Yeah, I see. Like this is one of the things where like I liked the characters, but I didn't like the story.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the characters so much. The designs of them were alright.
Yeah.
Even though they.
I think everything in the game was extremely well done.
Yeah.
Except for the story.
Yeah.
Like it was good up until a point, and then they just went somewhere.
Yeah.
Completely. They just.
It started off pretty standard.
Yeah.
And
then they just went.
Yeah. About halfway through the game, it was just like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what they did.
It was just
like maybe someone started going through some stuff halfway through development or writing the story. Who knows?
I mean, it is over a decade old.
Yeah.
So who knows what?
Who knows what happened?
So
what other RPGs?
I know Deus Ex. I haven't played. That'd be another one.
Yeah. I think older RPGs wise. I think those are the Borderlands was probably the oldest.
Really?
Like previous gen RPG I played.
After Kingdom Hearts, maybe Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, because for me it went 10 Kingdom Hearts. So I guess PS, PlayStation, N64 era. PS1 was for me was. I guess you can count Pokemon.
Yeah.
Legend Dragoon.
There was another one. Wasn't
Final Fantasy 7 and 8.
Yeah.
And then generation after that was 10 and 13 for me.
Yeah.
And Kingdom Hearts.
Well, 13 was 3 PlayStation 3.
Oh, that's right. 13 was PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Was there a third one? No, I think that was it. Kingdom Hearts and 10 were the only RPGs I really played on the PlayStation 2.
Okay.
Yeah, the PS3 was 13.
Oh, Dot Hack.
Dot Hack. That was the one. Yeah, Dot Hack was PlayStation 2. And then PS3 was 13 and Borderlands.
Okay. There's another. Well, Destiny would be current gen.
Yeah, I didn't play Destiny. I didn't play Destiny till Destiny 2.
Oh, okay.
So current gen for me.
I put a lot of hours in Destiny. First one I put at least 400 hours in.
Jeez.
Yeah. That was just one character, I think.
Wow.
That didn't include the other 2 characters, which I think I put at least 100 hours each in. So
man.
Yeah, I put a lot of time into Destiny. I mean, it was all about the loot.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of friends to play with too. So
a lot of people playing Destiny back then.
Yeah, that was just really fun.
Yeah.
I've stopped playing Destiny 2 quite a bit ago.
I still play it every now and then.
Yeah. Well, they're about to get rid of all their old content. So next week I think is when the new expansion drops, which they're deleting. Well, they're deleting. Yeah, they're deleting. Like they're getting rid of whole planets.
Yeah.
So, better enjoy them while they last, I guess. Yeah. I mean.
So do you have to buy the new expansion, or does it like?
No. Yeah.
You have to buy it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. I figured.
It's not free to play. So, all the free to play content that was, I guess it was free to play. All that content is getting destroyed. I think, or going into the vault.
Yeah.
Or whatever they're doing. This is new territory, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I got too many other things to play.
Yeah.
So I'll probably, I don't know, I might buy into Destiny 2 just to see what it's about.
Yeah. I haven't even looked into the new stuff, so I don't know if I'm...
It looks cool.
Okay.
I mean, the cinematics and stuff is always really good.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going with it. I don't know if... I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing... Like, I can't make judgments if I haven't played it. I'm not going to. I might give my opinion, maybe prejudging some. I don't really want to judge anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't like when people make their own opinion when they haven't played something.
Yes.
So that's why I want to kind of be truthful about it.
Yeah.
It's like, I know a lot of people like always give me that look. Oh shit, you haven't played this? I was like, yes, I have not.
Yes. Calm down.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Like Zelda.
Yeah.
I mean, I have 64, so I couldn't play it.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, people give me the same look when I say I haven't played or beaten a Zelda.
Yeah.
They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it just happens.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, I know plenty of people who haven't played God of War.
Yeah.
And that's like...
The first... We're talking about the first one or the new one?
The first one and the new one.
Oh,
I haven't played any God of Wars.
Okay.
I'm like, how? but I'm not a jackass about it like they are.
Well, same thing happened. Like, one thing is like... One game is like Last of Us.
Yeah, there's another one.
Maybe Uncharted's. I know I can understand that Uncharted's, but I mean
Assassin's Creed games, especially the first ones.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know people who played the newer ones, and I'm like, have you played like the first 3?
Yeah. The Ezio trilogy.
Yeah, the Ezio. Have you at least played the Ezio trilogy?
That's the epitome.
Yeah, that is Assassin's Creed.
Yes, that was the best part of it.
Yes.
Even though I still haven't finished Revelations.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just gonna say Brotherhood was the best.
Revelations is still good. In my opinion, I think it's still good.
I think Thomas thinks Revelations is the best.
Yeah, it's.
I played only a small part of it.
Okay.
So
Revelations is really good because you're old man Ezio, but he still kicks ass.
Yeah.
And it's freaking badass.
Yeah, I mean he's doing the Liam Neeson thing there.
Yes.
The older guy kicking ass thing. I think the only thing I've done on there is get the multiplayer trophies out of the way. So, I just need to go in there and finish the game now at this point. So I did that. I did that in a lot of games like that. Red Dead Redemption.
Is that a role playing game?
Red Dead?
Yeah.
No, I would. No, I don't.
It would be action adventure.
I think it'd be action adventure.
I think you're correct.
Because if that's RPG, then
GTA would be. Wouldn't it?
Yeah. Which I don't think they are. I don't think they would classify.
Yeah, action adventure game.
Yep. Yeah.
So what? Okay, so we talked about Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
That was the current gen.
Current gen.
What other current gen RPGs have you played?
Monster Hunter World would probably be the biggest one I've played.
I've recently gotten to that, and it is fantastic. I'm surprised it took me this long to get into it.
It is a fun game.
It's very fun. I mean, there's Monster Hunter in the title, so I'm surprised that alone didn't pull me in.
Yeah. One of my friends is a huge Monster Hunter fan, and he was looking forward to this for a long time. I mean, so you think...
Because this is a series, right? So...
Well, Monster Hunter World was like kind of a... I don't know. I don't think it was a reboot necessarily. Yeah. But it was a different version of Monster Hunter. Okay. Because I don't think they had this type of game before.
Gotcha.
There's I don't know.
You mean the Monster Hunter series hasn't had this kind of game? Okay.
Yeah, because they usually had some kind of title to it. Yeah. There's a couple new ones coming out for Switch, I think. Yep. But I think this one was a little bit more, I don't know, beginner friendly, I think. Yeah. That was probably what I would say.
Yeah, and having played this one, if they do, is this going to be Switch only? Those other ones?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Because I may have to go and get a Switch, get another Switch if that's the case, because it was a really fun game.
Well, I need to get one anyway, because there's a lot of games I want to play on Switch. Which I don't know why I haven't bought one yet.
I had one and I sold it because I wasn't playing it.
I mean, that's understandable. Yeah. But, I mean, there's a lot of games I want to play on it. Yeah. But I've got a long backlog anyway, so maybe that's why I haven't bought one yet.
Maybe when I if I'm ever able to get a PS5, maybe I'll buy a Switch a little after that. Yeah. We'll see.
I don't even know if you can get them in stock.
Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're not. That's why I sold mine to a friend who was wanting one.
Yeah.
And
see, that's understandable.
They couldn't find one. And I was like, well, I'm not playing one, so you can have mine. Or
I just saw one recently. It was the Animal Crossing one. Okay. But I don't know I couldn't tell if it came with the game or not. Huh. It was the same price as a normal Switch.
But it said Animal Crossing on it.
It said it had it was a special color. It had Animal Crossing stickers on it, I think.
But yeah, you didn't know if it came with the actual game.
No, I couldn't find anywhere if
That's weird.
In the specifications or if it
maybe it was just a skin.
Maybe it was a skin. I don't know. Maybe you had to buy the game separately. Yeah. Which is kind of ridiculous because I remember the day when they had the bundle. Yeah. You'd get the game with it.
Bundles were a thing.
Yeah. I mean, they're still a thing. Yeah. But I don't know.
Anyways, we're talking about Monster Hunter World.
Would Animal Crossing be a role-playing game?
I guess it could be.
I don't know.
You got a character, you got to get a house and stuff.
I don't know. That'd be.
Let's consult Google again.
Yeah.
To see.
I mean, there's some of these games that I thought. I mean, they were thought were RPG. They're not. Some of them that we didn't know were RPGs.
It is classified as a social simulation video game.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me type in Animal Crossing genre.
Okay.
Genre. Education simulation.
Education simulation.
That is the genre according to Google.
Oh my gosh.
According to Wikipedia, it's social. I can speak. Social simulation.
Oh man.
S squared. Which one of my poorly handwritten?
What about the Division?
Oh yes.
You know, I played quite a bit of it. I still haven't finished the story.
Yeah, I played the shit out of it, and I still haven't beaten the story out of it. We played that one together.
Yes. We started. I think you just started it. And
Yeah.
I was starting to get back into it.
Yeah, and then I was in the middle of a thing,
Yeah.
and he hopped in, and holy shit, the freaking enemy level skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And I was getting rocked.
Yeah, and I was getting no XP.
Yeah.
So, and you weren't either, because.
Yeah, I wasn't getting shit. Because I just kept dying.
Yeah.
But even then, even when I managed to stay alive, they weren't.
No.
I wasn't getting anything.
Because I think they patched it to where you couldn't like just farm you couldn't skyrocket your level.
I feel like they still could have done it without making it increasingly difficult for the person who, because I was the lowest level.
Yeah.
So I think there's still like a happy ground somewhere.
Yeah. I wasn't that far ahead of you.
Yeah.
Maybe like 10 levels maybe.
Yeah, and those enemies were extremely difficult to kill.
Yeah.
I think Thomas ended up coming up and helping us, and we.
Well, even then, like I felt like I was throwing. Like it must have been even worse for you because I felt like I wasn't doing any damage.
Yeah, I was getting destroyed. I just like hid in a corner. And I like peep out every now and then trying to shoot someone.
Oh my god!
But it was a fun game.
Yeah.
It's a fun game to play online.
Yeah.
That's when we discovered the Baccarat.
Baccarat. That was the funniest thing.
That means bakery.
Yeah, but
and like so, I think I have the clip. I think the clip of it is on Twitch.
Yeah.
I
might have it.
I'm like, we're like walking down one of the streets, and we're saying, you can see shops and stuff, and we're saying the names completely wrong.
Yeah, you were.
I said something else.
Yeah, you were down the street or something.
Yeah, I was down the street, and we're all obviously on the voice chat.
Yeah.
And like, we were just saying random names that we saw.
I was like,
wrong, obviously. We're saying them incorrectly.
Well, so like.
And then I'm like, let's say I'm like a mile away, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty far ahead of Thomas and Vikas. Because they were like, I think you guys were looting something or something, but I just kept.
I was just looking at shit too,
Yeah.
like I was just looking for stuff.
And then like I say, I'm talking, and then Vikas goes like, "Oh look, it's the Baccarat," and I continue talking. I'm like, "Wait, the what?" I'm like, "What? What's a Baccarat?" And he was like, "Oh, the bakery over here." And I was like, "What? What in the world?"
I didn't say that. Like, I mean, you have to come and look and see what to see.
Yeah, he didn't tell me, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Because he's just laughing now. He can't explain to me what he means because of my reaction.
Yeah.
Just made him laugh, and I come back, and I go back to where they are, and he's standing in front of a bakery.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, a bakery. A Baccarat.
I literally saw his character stop.
Yeah.
Like, stand there a second.
Yeah. I processed it. Like, it was like my character was processing it in real life, processing what he said in real life. Like, his character said it to my character, and my character was like, wait, what? Because you're looking at it from Vikas' perspective. He sees me off in the distance.
Yeah.
He says Baccarat. My character stops. And then turns around and says, what? And then I run back to where he is to see what he's talking about. It was pretty funny. It was one of the funny moments while we were playing The Division.
Yes.
We should probably play that this weekend. That'd be that'd be fun.
Oh yeah. That
is a really fun game.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't think it was an RPG, but I guess they considered it one.
Yeah, action RPG.
Yeah.
Action shooter RPG or something like that.
Shooter RPG, yeah. Which is something I never thought I'd see.
So, it is a really fun game, though.
So, would Wildlands be considered an RPG?
I guess so. It's kind of similar, isn't it?
I think it is, but I mean, well, I guess it wouldn't be if it was, it would just be called the Division 2 or something, maybe. I mean, because...
Wildlands came out before or after the Division?
I want to say after.
Okay.
So
but was it Division?
Recon.
Oh, that's right. It's Ghost Recon.
Division
Tom
is
Clancy,
its own,
Ghost Recon.
Yeah. It's a different thing. I guess kind of like Splinter Cell was different from
from Ghost Recon. And,
Yeah. Because Ghost Recon was squads.
Yep.
I guess Rainbow Six would be different too. Then.
Yeah.
Well, Rainbow Six is more of a shooter.
Yeah, because they had Rainbow, they had Ghost Recon and Splinter Cell, right?
Yeah, and then Division.
Division, yeah.
There's lots of Tom Clancy games.
So is Division a newer one, or
The
have they
newest,
always
yeah.
had? Okay.
No, it was a current gen thing.
Okay. It
'Cause
was.
it didn't come out.
There were Recon, Rainbow, and Splinter Cell from previous generations.
Yeah. I don't think they even have a Splinter Cell current generation.
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing a Splinter Cell. Last Splinter Cell I played was on PlayStation 2.
Jeez.
I don't think I played one on 3.
They had one on 3.
Because I played those. I played Tom Clancy games a lot.
Blacklist. Blacklist.
That's right. Yeah.
I think that was the one with the gigantic ass RC plane you can
Yes.
get.
I never played it, but I saw. Like I think I saw. Maybe I saw you play, or I saw gameplay of it.
Yeah.
I never personally played it myself.
I never played it. I mean, I have it.
Okay.
I have a huge PS3 collection. I have games I haven't played.
Yeah.
But, but yeah, I haven't played Blacklist. I don't know what else. I guess
So how much time have you sunk into Monster Hunter World?
Monster Hunter World, freaking at least 400 hours. I think.
Okay.
There's nothing compared to my friend because I think he had put like 600 to 800 already.
Okay.
Before the expansion came out.
Jeez.
So he's probably put well over 1,000.
So I have a question. Is the expansion? Maybe it was included in the version I got. I don't know. But mine when I log into my PlayStation, it says Monster Hunter World Iceborne.
Really?
So do I still have to buy the expansion, or is it like already there?
I think it's.
Or do they just change the graphic to like promote their?
Well, I think it's like 14, right? So.
That's right. They change it every time they come out with the new expansion.
New one, yeah.
But you don't have it.
Yeah, you don't have it.
Okay.
You don't have access to it.
Okay.
But that's what it's on.
Yeah.
I don't know if World is going to get another expansion.
Okay.
Or.
Because Iceborne was the expansion, right?
Yes.
The latest one, I guess.
Yeah, because that's where they had, I think, higher rank stuff.
Okay.
They also had a whole bunch of slew of other monsters you can get
Okay.
to hunt. Not get really. Well, I guess you could capture some.
Yeah.
But how much of World have you played?
Not very much. Probably like 4 or 5 hours.
Okay. So you've defeated how many monsters? Like each one is a tutorial for something else. So the first one was the lizard.
Yeah.
Which was oh gosh, it's been so long since I played. My friend's gonna kill me for not knowing anything.
I think it was like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. The hard one was the Anjanath. The one that looks like a T-Rex.
I fought that one. That one was
Yeah.
a pain in the freaking ass.
Yeah. So that one was the hardest one by yourself.
Yeah.
So the good thing about so I guess good and bad thing maybe about Monster Hunter World. I mean, it's very easy to do so. It depends on what you're using.
Okay.
So I mainly main the insect glaive.
Okay.
Which I mean, if you don't use properly, you're
Yeah.
not doing any damage.
Yeah.
I don't know what you chose. What did you choose for your main weapon?
I'm trying to remember.
Because there was dual blades. There was
It was probably. I think it was the dual blades.
dual blades. Does he Naruto run a lot?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. It's the
that's
dual blades.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the only reason I don't remember is because I started it before the power went out.
Oh.
So I haven't played it in like a week and a half.
Yeah. 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 So the
And
dual
I've slept
blades.
through numerous times since then.
Yeah. The dual blades is a little bit easier to use.
Because I started with the dual blades, and I started with the intention of starting over at some point.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to start it from the beginning on stream.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted to mess around with it before I played it on stream.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I may go back and choose. I like the dual blades.
Yeah. Well,
But-
you could change weapons anytime.
Yeah.
So you don't have to stick to
Okay.
one weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. You just
I
have
guess I
to.
didn't realize that because I'm a dingus.
No. You just have to like create you have to upgrade. They have different skill trees
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like you have to get different animal or monster parts
Okay.
to create different monster weapons.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Now I'm remembering. Yeah.
Yeah. So the dual blades I think is pretty easy to pick up. The gunner ones. The one that is really really hard for skillful people is the musical one,
Okay.
which uses a lot of buffs and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I can't remember what it's called.
So there's dual blades, the music one, the
Yeah.
insect one.
Insect glaive,
What's-
the long sword,
Okay.
the switch axe. The switch axe is really fun once you learn how to use it.
Yeah, because I think I was debating between. Yeah, so it was between the for me it was between the switch axe and the dual blades.
Yeah, because the switch axe is a little bit. You have to get used to it because sometimes like that one hits hard, but like if and it's really slow. So
I gotcha. So you got to like their timings.
yeah, so if you're trying to hit like you got to make sure you hit them because if you hit them and knock them down, if you miss, you're effed.
Yeah.
You have to be able to dodge and stuff because once you're stuck in the swinging animation, I don't think you can move.
Okay.
So, I mean, but you could call anybody at any time too. Like you can like once you start, I think you have to watch certain cutscenes, and then after that you can invite people.
Okay.
The bad thing is, it's if you invite people, it's gonna make the monster harder to defeat because HP I think will go higher.
Okay.
So if you're doing it by yourself, it's still around the same difficulty.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit longer just because, like, depending on how many people join.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if only one person joins or 3 people join. The monster's going to have the same amount of HP, I think.
Okay.
So
it only increases once.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't increase by how many people there is.
Okay.
It's either single player or multiplayer, basically.
Gotcha.
And if it's multiplayer, you kind of want to have a full party.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Generally, when you have the full party, it makes it a lot easier.
Okay.
Because there's more damage being done.
Yeah.
Especially if you have more experienced ones. I mean, if you get used to the insect glaive, that can be pretty powerful because it's super quick. So the dual blades is pretty quick too.
Yeah, they're pretty fast.
Yeah. What else? I'm trying to say there's 2 gun ones. I think I can't remember what those are. I've only made the insect glaive. That's all I've done.
You haven't tried any of the other ones?
The only time I've tried any other ones is when the events called for it.
Okay.
And sometimes you have to choose certain ones. So I always usually chose a switch axe or the long sword.
Gotcha.
Maybe sometimes a dual blade. I've kind of dabbled with that. Dual blade is pretty fun.
Yeah, it is.
Especially when you get that fury mode going, I think.
Yep.
And but yeah, it's the only thing I'm trying to remember is tricky is trying to climb the monsters. So I don't know if you've done that yet.
I don't think I've tried that yet.
So you can jump onto the monster. I don't know how you can do that with the dual blade because in insect glaive there's a jumping mechanic.
Okay.
So I can do it pretty easily.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the dual blade. I think the dual blade one has a jumping thing too, but it's like move based.
I think you're right.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I played.
Yeah, I mean I haven't tried jumping on a monster yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's for later.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just getting.
It's fun so far. I had a lot of fun playing it.
Oh yeah. Man, I don't even remember what's like so fun about it. Like, cause you're essentially just playing like killing the same monsters.
Yeah.
Over and over.
It was probably one of the games like I haven't played a game for that long.
Yeah.
Sitting down playing a game for that long in quite some time.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty fun game.
Yeah.
I think I played those 4 or 5 hours I put into it were in one sitting.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it was like that Sunday.
They really made it beginner friendly.
Yeah, it's a really fun game.
I think my friend said it was pretty hard to get into. Like the Monster Hunter fans are quite hardcore.
Okay.
I think.
So like back in the day, it was harder to.
Well, I mean, the learning curve is a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
This one, they said they made it a little bit more beginner friendly.
Okay.
Which, I mean, I was told beginner. I've had a couple Monster Hunter games before.
Yeah, that was my first, and it was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I've had a couple just because I had them from PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
But that's the only ones I had. But yeah, World was my first one. But man, like I said, I put a lot of hours. I mean, it's also helpful that I had a friend that played it.
Yeah, it's really
so,
likes it a lot.
Yeah, and
and knows a lot about it.
One thing that's funny is he said like I could okay, so he's done farming everything. He's like I could finally finish and put this down because they just announced that they're adding one more update, and that's gonna make all the events permanent.
Okay.
So they had special events that would rotate out and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're making that permanent. So he's like, okay, once I get this and this done, then I'm gonna be able to put this down and play other games. I was like, well, it's funny you should mention that because next week I'm gonna start playing.
Nice.
It's like, oh, dang it! It's like, are you serious? Like, yeah. So I guess I will be playing it. It's like, well,
okay. I'll be playing it as well. So
yeah. Well, he's just. I've been needing to play Iceborne, so
yeah.
I don't know. Well, you still need to go through World.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm barely into it.
So I've still got a few things to do in World before I move on to Iceborne, I think. But yeah, it's a pretty fun.
It's a pretty fun game.
Yeah.
Another fun I don't know if it's RPG. Path of Exile. It's kind of an older game, free to play.
Yeah, I think that's pretty. I haven't played it.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
pretty
I
fun
have it.
game.
I have it.
I remember me and my friends played it a few weeks ago and got through like the first chapter in one night. I think we played that game for like 6 hours or something. It was insane. We started like at 10, finished at like 3 in the morning.
Holy crap.
It was insane.
Man.
Yeah, but that's a fun one. Another online fun one.
Oh, yeah.
And it seems like I can get some pretty cool stuff eventually because I saw this one guy. Like, there's people you have to talk to get missions and stuff. And me and him were talking to the same person.
Yeah.
And this dude, like, he had like this awesome cape. And he's like standing there like a badass, and he had like these 2 dragons were chained to him. I was like, man, what's that? I want to get that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. So it's free to play?
Yeah, it's free to play.
I must be thinking of.
Least.
I might be thinking of a different game that I have.
I think there are microtransactions.
Yeah.
But
maybe Path of Exile is free to play on PS4. I just think I must be thinking of a different game because I think I'm thinking of Conan.
Maybe.
This is the one that I got for free for PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
So Path of Exile, I mean, yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's free to play.
Yeah, if it's free to play, it should be on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
Lately I've been just playing Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League is really fun.
Yeah. I mainly started playing for the stupid Ghostbusters event. But even the Ghostbusters event didn't get me back into Fortnite, though.
Yeah.
So it's going to take more than Ghostbusters.
Yeah, still able to avoid that one.
Yeah. It's going to take more than Ghostbusters to get me into Fortnite.
Yeah. But I think that's all. You got anything else for RPGs? I think we covered all the ones that we've played.
I can't really think of any other ones.
I guess we can do one more thing.
What?
What's your favorite RPG?
Oh. Favorite or the best? Or I guess they'll do 2 different things.
I guess what's your favorite and what do you think is the best?
Oh, crap. Okay, so from what I've played, I'm going to just go based off what I played. Gosh. So favorite, I'm probably going to say Legend of Dragoon.
Okay.
I could probably play that anytime. I don't think, yeah, I like a lot of the Final Fantasies, but yeah, that's not going to make the list. Legend of Dragoon, I think, is going to be my favorite. The best? Jeez. Played and completed. Do you want to do played and completed, or just anything?
I guess we can do anything you've played. It doesn't have to complete. Anything you've played.
Anything I've played. The best one. Well, the older RPGs, I mean, if you didn't get through the story, you didn't complete it, basically. The best. Gosh, I don't know.
Yeah. The best is kind of hard to answer.
Yeah.
My favorite is also Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah.
That game was just, and it's been rumored that Blue Point Studios is going to remake it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I really hope they do. They're currently, I think it was between Demon Souls and Legend of Dragoon.
Well, of course,
and
Demon Souls.
They went with Demon Souls first, I think.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping, because the way that the director or whoever said it, that Legend of Dragoon wasn't out of the question.
Yeah.
And it could possibly be the next one that they're working on.
Holy crap.
So, it's within their next 2 games, is what it seems like.
If it's Blue Point, then they're just going to be remaking it, or remastering it.
No, they'll remake it, because they did the same thing for Shadow of Colossus.
Okay.
They're the same ones who redid it from the ground up. So it'll be a complete remake, which is what Demon Souls is.
Yeah. So I wonder if they'll completely have the same mechanics as well, because one of my favorite things from Legend of Dragoon was the additions. I know a lot of people didn't like those.
Yeah. I think if Blue Point does it, I think the mechanics do stay the same.
Okay.
Because they didn't change anything in Shadow of Colossus, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And they haven't changed anything in Demon Souls based off the gameplay.
Okay.
That they've showed. It all seems the same.
Okay.
So I think if it's them, all they do is they remake the game. They don't really introduce new mechanics into it.
Okay.
I think their sole purpose is just to remake the game.
Yeah. Okay.
From the ground up.
Okay.
So hopefully that happens.
What about? Wasn't there a Lord of the Rings game?
Oh yeah.
Was it an RPG or was It's not Shadow of War. Is that an RPG? That's an action.
I think that's action adventure. Because that's a lot like
Assassin's Creed, maybe.
Yeah.
Or Batman.
Yeah.
It's like Assassin's Creed / Batman.
Yeah, it's pretty much a combination of So Shadow of
Mordor, and then Shadow of War.
Oh, it is action role playing video game.
Holy shit!
I did not expect that one to be one. Yep. So Shadow of Mordor is considered an open world action. No, Shadow of Mordor is considered an open world action adventure game, but Shadow of War is considered
an RPG,
an action role playing game.
Huh?
That's weird.
They did change some stuff.
Yeah.
I think, which I still haven't played any either.
Yeah, I think they did introduce new things in Shadow of War.
Deus Ex is another one.
Deus Ex is a good one. What was the Lord of the Rings game?
Which one?
The one you're just talking about? Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were referring to the older ones.
Well, those were based on movies, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they were based on the movies.
Those are action RPG or the action
adventure
ones, I think.
Yeah.
Because that didn't have any RPG elements.
No, that was that was mainly story. That was like all story.
Yeah.
Because it was following the movies, so.
Yeah.
They're really fun games, though.
Oh yeah. Gosh. Well.
I think now that's it.
I guess so. I mean, I guess I would consider
picking the best is hard.
Yeah.
Because like best of what? It'd be best of what we've played, right?
Well, yeah. Well, I would hope so. Because I mean, I know what's considered the best.
Yeah.
Witcher 3.
Yes.
It's considered the best.
I haven't played.
RPG.
Yeah, and I haven't beat it, so I can't. I've played it, but I can't beat it.
Yeah.
Based off what I played, I can see it going in that direction.
Yeah.
Like compared to everything else I've played.
So is Cyberpunk gonna be RPG then?
I think it is because you make a character, you got skills and everything. I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay. I know we started on this on the premise that it was.
Yes.
Well, I wasn't 100%. I was just thinking, it's like, is it actually RPG? It probably is because there's a lot of variation.
Yep. Action role playing video game.
Okay.
So
action RPG.
Yeah.
I bet that's gonna be the number one.
Yeah, probably. Because of how much
CD Projekt Red makes a lot of good games.
Yes, they know what they're doing when it comes to games.
Well, I mean, they made. I think all they made is the Witcher games.
Yeah.
Mainly. So.
I think this is their first game where they're making the story.
Yeah.
Like they're not basing it off of
anything. We'll see how it goes because it looks very. No, I just can't wait to play that actually because I was just thinking about the cars.
Awesome. Yeah.
Being able to drive
I wasn't
around.
really interested, honestly, I'm being completely honest. Like, I was interested in it, but I wasn't, like, invested in it until they brought in the car stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, man, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because car guys.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that's all we got for today.
Yep.
Thank you guys for listening. You guys can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and YouTube.
Yep.
Nerd.get podcast. You can catch us at Twitter at Nerd.get1, and now we do have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/nerd.get podcast, all spelled out. There's no, like, dot is spelled out because you can't, URLs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can catch me on Twitter at Koshposh and Twitch at Koshposh. And then you...
On Twitch, Urzu7.
Yeah, Twitch, Urzu7, no spaces.
Yeah.
And same with YouTube.
Yeah, you can search for Urzu07 because I don't know how many people are going to have that username.
Yeah.
Or you can just VG Replay is our old channel.
Yeah, so you can look that up.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do the quick guessing thing. So we're at
almost
158.
Yeah.
So what do you guess?
I'm gonna go with 152.
Okay. I'm gonna go 148.
Okay.
A whole 10 minutes. But yeah, thank you guys again for listening. We'll catch you next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.